Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be speaking to the extraordinary Francisco Costa, creative director, designer, and now he surprised the world with the beauty and lifestyle brand Costa Brazil. It's clean, it's luxurious, sustainable, it's absolutely stunning. Hi, Francisco.
Hi, Gucci. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for doing this today. Costa Brazil is probably the most beautiful line. It's spectacular. It's like a whole system.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. You've had such an illustrious career. It's inspiring what you've done. You were at Calvin for
13 years.
13.
Yes. I grew old at Calvin.
And I was just reading about how when you came to New York, you didn't speak English. Is that true?
I barely do. Yes, it's totally true. I never felt there was a blockage not speaking the language.
You also have mentioned that our beloved Oscar was, you learned the most from him.
Oscar de la Renta, so wonderful. I came from Brazil, of course. There's a misconception that Brazilians love color. My aesthetics were very basic, but I learned color with Oscar. And I ended up going to work with Tom Ford in London for about 4 years. Then I joined Calvin. I had to build from scratch. That lasted 13 years under my direction, and I considered a very successful period for the company. You know, after 10 years, I saw the signs of change. And I wanted to change myself. I had this book of this one artist, Arte Povera. Piero Manzoni was one of the artists. There was a language, a design language there that led me to believe and to start Costa Brazil. He, at some point, created a series of containers, gorgeous, metal containers. And he used to call them mer d'artiste. Conceptually, and being very tongue-in-cheek, he said that, everything was packed inside was shit. You know what I mean? So I said, well, this is so cool. So I started designing Costa Brazil. Oh, you have one there. To design the packaging today, it should not be disposable. You have this can that you can reuse. You have the Bril, which is this resin that I found in the Amazon. Showing me the Bril over there, my version of the Bril. This is Bril, brought to me by the chief of the Waimanawas tribe, which I stayed with in the Amazon. The Bril is a resin. The smell is beyond. As it touches oxygen, it oxidizes and becomes a rock. It wasn't about commercializing. It was about how can I actually use that resin as this olfactive signature of Costa Brazil. I was there for 7 to 10 days in the tribe, and there was bonfires throughout the whole community. I didn't realize that this amazing scent was the Bril, which in fact was the mosquito repellent quality that the whole tribe had because we never got bit by one mosquito.
Wow.
The indigenous people believe that Bril activates the sixth chakra, all the respiratory system. You have a headache, if you have, migraine, you light the Bril, you inhale it, you have the benefits.
If I light it now.
You see how black that smoke is? Place 3 rocks, beach pebbles,
Yeah.
and you just lay those pebbles on top of the burning resin.
Okay.
So the smoke becomes very tender, beautiful, white smoke. It really is a little ritual. I feel a little stressed. Light it up. It's almost like having a glass of water. This is another ingredient, guys. This is called kaya. It's pure protein. It's magic. We also have the exclusivity to kaya and to Bril in our formulation.
So there is a beautiful body cream that has the most gorgeous scent.
This cream, guys, there's no water added.
Then there's the body oil with the jungle complex and the face oil.
My friend Laura, he says, Francisco, send your products to Joanna Check because she's going to be opening a salon.
Yes. Joanna Check is an extraordinary facialist.
Who I absolutely love. So I sent the product to Joanna and she says, I had severe rosacea. This face oil diminished my rosacea for about 80%.
No way.
Yeah.
Because I have rosacea too. That's good for inflammation. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to start using it every day and I'll have
Yes,
to know.
please. But don't use with anything else.
Okay.
Because then you're going to see the real benefits and I want to hear from you afterwards. And another thing that's coming now, we are launching amazing bath salt. The last bath I take, I was so relaxed that I went straight to bed and I had the best night ever. It was so shocking.
I wanted to ask you how it was to be a designer and a creative director and going to start your own brand. How was that process for you?
Process is what brought me to do this non-toxic new beauty concept. I had the visuals very done. I have the design, I have the name, it's Costa Brazil. I faced, the big question. What is it inside?
That's the hard part, right? If you have one part of the equation and then, what is the other part?
I started knocking people's doors like labs. And I saw at times a little bit of resistance. I had to stop the search within the US. I have to go to Brazil. I have to go to Brazil and see what it is out there to be really, really genuine. I can't be like finding formulas that already are in the market and just place the name to it. The process to me was very much like starting a textile. I'll go and find the yarn and then I'll make the fabric.
It makes so much sense to me that you went back to your roots. The fact that you chose the Amazon, do you think that sort of dictated the sustainability piece more because of the role that the Amazon plays on the climate?
And you hit the nail. This region, the Y101 region in North Tribe, that's very, very modern in thinking. I could not make any deals or buy anything directly from them. I needed help. Went into Conservation International, this amazing organization. Knocked the door and says, I need your help. How can I source from this community? CI helped me also establish that pillar that really is so important for our brand. How to source from somebody that's already transparent, there's no third parties involved. The more I dig, obviously the more you find. Through CI, I managed to find another community in borders of Colombia and Brazil that now cultivates cacao, and everything is like super clean.
That's so nice. And your story, everybody needs to hear your story because there's so much deception, and especially in the cosmetics industry, and it's not regulated.
The FDA has not done any regulations in America since 1939.
Which is completely shocking. We have to join forces and do what's right for the planet and also for us, for humans. You have EcoCert and you have the highest certifications possible for your brand, which is so...
It's exciting. I wish we had a second session so I can talk about your products. Maybe we do a collaboration. I'd love to do it.
I said that before you got on. That would be...
Yes.
I love what you have done. It's mindful, it's effective, it speaks to so many things, like you said, ritual, feeling good and grounded. I can't wait to see what we do next together and what you do next. Thank you so much, Francisco.
Thank you so much.